Greetings everybody, I am Lobo and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. So I told you guys last episode we were going to get back on the War Chief's trail, which means we need to go to the massacre site where the Nora war party was ambushed and find Sona. Now, she is over this way, but we're not taking the prescribed route. Instead, what I think we're going to do is hop on down this chain right here and collect some ancient coffee cups along the way. I think that might be a good plan because we did get the maps that show us those locations last episode, and I'm curious to see what these get us. And since we're going that way anyway, I figure, you know, we'll take a slight detour. It's not, you know, too far out of our way, and it also gives us a chance to explore this beautiful, amazing, destroyed, ruined world, you know? And it is amazing. Like, I'm amazed at all the detail that's gone into this. Like, I don't know, this game is just something else. It's something unlike anything I've played in a long time. Alright, so we are at the coffee cup location, but I don't see any abandoned ancient coffee cups. Got something behind this tree. Ancient debris, there we go, okay. So yeah, they're not even too hard to find. They're just laying out here in the open, which is, you know, great. Ancient vessel wayfarers. All right.
Got too much already.
And we have a full inventory. Oh man. That's embarrassing. Some inventory management needs to happen. I'm gonna craft up as much stuff as I can to hopefully clear up some space. And also, if that doesn't work, I'm just gonna throw some stuff on the ground here. So I'll be back with you in a few minutes. Okay, so hopefully that helps. You can pick up this stuff, which is good for trading because we need the money. We actually need to do some trading is what we need to do to clear up some inventory space. But we're gonna go ahead and check out these last couple things along our way, and hopefully Sona has, like, I don't know, some kind of merchant with her. Oh, this one's up high. This eyeball thing is up high. We're gonna see what this eyeball thing is. So let's try to keep our boots dry this time. Oh my gosh. It never works out. It never works out. I'm trying to keep my socks dry because it's the nastiest thing in the world, walking around with wet, squishy socks inside your boots, but that's what we're doing here. All right. Hear that tall neck outside. We're back here at Devil's Thirst. Yes. Ah, I want this stuff. Man, hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna have to leave some of this stuff here. And remember, if we find ourselves back in this area, that we left some stuff down here on the ground floor of this building. As much as I hate to do it, until I get some trading done, and we had a merchant somewhere close by, didn't we? Up here at the bandit camp, yeah. Up here at the bandit camp, there was a merchant. We could have gone back and traded some stuff away, but we're pretty far away now. There was a skill, I think, that might be useful to have, though. This shard salvager. Disassemble resources into shards. Yeah. If I had some skill points, believe me, I would be getting that right about now. But we don't, and there's nothing else I can do about it short of backtracking. So I'm not going to do that at the moment. We're just going to continue along our way, heading up to the top of this building. And hop across here. We'll do some parkour. And we are getting up here now. It would be a shame to have a misstep. Man, yeah, tall neck thumping. Tall neck is thumping.
I can guess why there was a vantage here.
Here we go. Here's our vantage. Colorado Springs.
A pocket shitstorm toward day 4. It's hard to believe Metallurgic International used to be headquartered in this dreary old cigarette. Wyatt's office was on the 2nd floor from the top. With had a policy against workplace romances, he probably wrote it.
Wow. Colorado Springs. That's big. All right. So we have to make our way down to this next coffee cup. And I think there's a merchant along the Okay, so we'll head down to the coffee cup, perhaps stop by a merchant. Let me make sure that there's nothing else to pick up here, so we don't have to climb all the way back up. We just have stuff on the bottom floor if we do come back this way. And we'll get going. So that's big, as I said. That means this, like, we got a glimpse into the past right there with that vantage point. That was awesome. We are in Colorado Springs,
snow cover?
Colorado, and it is snowing. So we know where we are in the world now, which is crazy. We're obviously in the distant future, and it looks like we have another data point right here. So you guys know the deal for these. I'll just quickly scroll through it. If you would like to read it, feel free to pause the video, and you should be able to get through it. But we are going to continue on our way. Ooh. Sawtooth. Uh-oh. So our next ancient coffee cup is in a kind of dangerous area, it seems. Just bumped my mic stand. I hope you guys didn't, I hope that wasn't too disturbing. But yeah, we're gonna try to avoid the Sawtooths if at all possible, and find out where this coffee cup actually is. Keep overshooting it. Ah! Okay. Razor. Watcher. Let's get rid of these guys, I think. Or we could override one. And that, well, it'll cause a little bit of trouble, but it'll also give us an ally and a distraction, which will be very beneficial now that we have hostile watchers here. That did not go as smoothly as I'd hoped. But maybe we can go ahead and help this guy out a little bit, because we got bigger fish to fry than just a watcher. You need to calm down. Okay, that's a scrapper, right? Yeah, that's a little guy. We'll want to go ahead and take care of him before the Sawtooths come. Oh. Sparks are flying. He took down my friendly watcher. That's alright. Get this guy out of the way and retreat in case all that racket brought any, okay. I'm scared of the Sawtooths. Ah, watcher lens. That's green. I don't know what that's good for yet, but it's green, which means it's probably going to be fairly useful compared to some of this stuff. This is only worth 10. Maybe we can get rid of an ancient wreath, right? And then we can pick up all this. Okay. Yeah. It's necessary to find a merchant very soon. But before we do that, we're going to find this last coffee cup. An ancient debris right over there. Okay. So if we're clear to go, then we're going to go ahead and make our way outside away from the Sawtooths and pick this up, and then our next stop is definitely going to have to be the merchant. Where is this thing? It was outside this building, right? On this side somewhere? Here we go. Yes, there it is. Okay. All right. Well, since we already have soggy feet, we're just going to go ahead and ford across this river and continue giving ourselves trench foot. I am so sorry, Aloy. And then pick up this ancient coffee cup arches.
No space.
And we don't have space to pick up the rest of the valuables in here. Which is why we are going to make our way down to the merchant. Yes. And then we'll go and find Sona. I promise. Oh boy, are you a sight for sore eyes. Trader discovered merchant. We've got some business to take care of. I'll be back with you in a moment. Oh, I feel so much lighter. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay. All right. So next order of business, as I said. Oh, we got merchants over here. Next order of business, as I said, is to go to the massacre site. We're going to find Sona, but I noticed there's a metal flower on the way there. It is on the way, though. It is on the way. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way over there, if that's okay with you guys. Which way is it? It looks like it is over here. Fairly close. It's like weird. It's like it's like I don't know. See if we can get a better view and figure out where this metal flower is. Because it should be somewhere in like our immediate area, pretty much. But I'm not seeing it. Hope it's not up there. That would be unfortunate. Okay, so if I don't find it, I'm gonna look around. If I don't find it soon, then we'll just forget about it for now, fast travel back to this area later and look for it then. Because we've got other stuff we need to take care of. We're not gonna spend all day picking flowers. Yep, nope, we're done with that for now. So we did open up a couple quests here at the settlement, but we're gonna go ahead and make our way to Sona first. And then we'll come back this way a little bit later. We'll see what those quests are because we don't want to miss out on anything. But we do have to, I've been telling you guys we're going after Sona for a long time, so that is what we're going to do. Now, just a little refresher on who Sona is and why we're going after her. She is the war chief of the Nora, our tribe, basically. And after the massacre at the Proving, which resulted in her daughter's death, Sona went after the killers, and she has not returned. And things did not go so well for them, so hopefully she's still alive and well, or at least well enough to bring back home to the Nora to replace Resh, who is the acting war chief in her absence. And that guy is a scumbag. He's a huge scumbag, so we're going to get rid of him. You know, a smart person would take the bridge. We're not doing that. But yeah, that's the goal. And also, her son.
This must be where the war party got massacred. Such destruction.
Her son Varl personally asked us to come find her. So, that's what we're going to do. If she's still in one piece, that is. Because, this does not look good.
Lots of machines. All controlled by the killers.
Wow.
The Nora managed to take down a corruptor.
They put up a good fight. But man, they must have been overwhelmed here. It's a lot of corrupted machines.
Maybe the war chief left something behind. Some clue as to where she went. But not before the killers used it to send the other machines against them.
Alright, so that's the corruptor they took down. There is a corrupted watcher up here we need to examine.
They sent a stampede of them down the slope.
And
Scraps of food. The killers rested here before spraying the trap.
okay, we got the killer's camp right here.
Lunch before a bloodbath. Monsters.
Who's Dran? Alright, we'll go figure out who this guy is, what he's up to.
The dead and wounded all cleared away. Are there no more braves or healers here?
Just me. You're hurt. What happened?
I didn't. It's madness out there. War Chief Sona sent me back to report. I'm no good to her like this.
Varl told me that the war chief tracked the killers. Did she find them?
We followed their trail, but again and again they sent corrupted machines to attack us. My wounds started to slow me down, so the war chief sent me back to let others know she hasn't given up the fight.
So, you were here when the war party was ambushed?
I was. I thought after the proving there could be no darker day, but I was wrong. The war chief was delayed gathering the rear guard. Eager for revenge, the braves in the lead fell into the trap. Dozens lost in minutes. If Sona hadn't arrived and rallied us, no one would have survived.
Varl sent me to look for Sona. Do you know where she is now?
All I can tell you is where we parted. Near the metal tower, southeast of the ruins at Devil's Thirst. Look to the rise behind it with a lone boulder. I'll head for the embrace and report what I know to Varl and the others. May All Mother lend you strength. You'll need it, going alone.
Oh, I'm gonna be good. You watch your back.
Long day. And a longer night ahead, most likely.
It's a dangerous world out there, guy. All right, so it looks like we are heading back to Devil's Thirst. But I'm thinking before we do that, this is close by. We might want to go ahead and see what this settlement has to offer before we cross the city again. Before we cross Colorado Springs for another, for what, the second time? Because the settlement's close by. The settlement's close enough by that they probably could have offered some assistance to the war party, because I'm sure they would have heard the screams from across the river and seen the lights of the corrupted watchers and stuff like that, seen the camp. I mean, like, this is a short walk over here, guy. You didn't hear anything? You didn't see anything?
Can you see beyond?
What do you got to say for yourself?
You're Aloy, aren't you? They say you've been made a seeker with rite of passage from the sacred land.
Yes. To track the killers who attacked the Proving.
I can't imagine leaving All Mother's protection. But my sister Nakoa is like you. Fearless. She went north to find a Karja officer called Zaid, one of the captains of the Red Raids. He's dangerous. I'm really worried about her.
Did the matriarchs really give Nakoa permission to leave?
No. They refused her. But nothing could stop her from going after Zaid. He murdered our father during the Red Raids. Nakoa saw it happen. Hid in the cellar and forced herself to watch. It changed her.
I lived in the Embrace during the Red Raids. What was it like out here?
For 10 years, the Karja attacked without warning. Devils like Zaid butchered braves and kidnapped civilians for blood sacrifice. It all ended when the mad Sun King died. The matriarchs say his son wants to set things right. But that wasn't enough for Nakoa.
You could have gone with her.
Leave the sacred land and be purged from All Mother's eternal memory? No. I begged Nakoa to stay so she could avoid that fate. She said she didn't care. I don't know. Will she really be cursed for avenging our father? It seems cruel.
I'll keep an eye out for her.
Oh, Mother bless you. I know the matriarchs won't let her return to the sacred land, but I just need to know that she's all right. She must have passed through Mother's crown. My Aunt Salai lives there. They might have spoken. Maybe she can tell you more.
All right, Jan. All right, Jan. He's worried about his sister Nakoa, who left the Sacred Lands to find their father's killer. We're going to go to Mother's Crown, talk with Solai, who may know where Nakoa went. So Mother's Crown is way up here. So we'll make our way up that way eventually. We're kind of gradually working our way north. So yeah, that's something we'll take care of a little bit later.
They say she fought beside Bast and Bala.
Talking about me? I like hearing about myself. Oh, merchant. And it looks like we have a supply crate right here. And also another quest to pick up.
That brave. Sounds like he's suffering.
Yes. It's only a matter of time before he passes on. I've seen people die before, but never in such pain. I want to be strong like you, but nothing I do comforts him. I don't even have any dream willow to ease his pain. There should be some in stashes along brave trails to the east, but I must keep vigil for this man. I don't suppose you could check the stashes? Even a little dream willow would ease his pain.
You said that you, wanted to be strong, like me. I take it you know who I am?
I do. I know a lot of people didn't want you in the Proving. But if you hadn't been there, everyone would have died. Shows how much we know. The very person we needed was someone the tribe never wanted. I wish I could borrow some of your courage now. For him.
You don't need to borrow what you already have.
I hope you're right.
How did the man you're caring for get hurt?
He was one of the war party, wounded in battle down the ridge there. He was too weak to be carried back to Mother's heart, so they brought him here. I'm supposed to comfort him, but all I can do is whisper. Tell him to think of his mother's smile.
Could you see the ambush from here?
I heard it. Explosions and screams and howls of machines like monsters. That's what he keeps groaning and muttering about. Machines like nightmares ripping everyone to shreds. If only I could calm him. Help him forget all that and go to All Mother in peace.
Tell me what you need again.
Dream willow. An oil made from the bark of water willows that brings sleep and numbs pain. My supply is gone, but hunters keep it in stashes along brave trails, out of reach of beasts and machines. There should be some left in the stashes along trails to the east.
You're young for a healer, aren't you?
Yes. I'm still learning the basics. But all the true healers are busy in Mother's heart. Besides, this brave is beyond healing. What he needs is someone to stay with him. And that, I can do.
I'll check the stashes for Dream Willow if I get a chance.
You will? Thank you. My only wish is to ease this poor man's suffering.
Yeah, you got a rough job there. The wounded braves of the Nora need Dream Willow to ease their pain, but supplies have run dry. So we have to search the brave trails for some Dream Willow caches. And it looks like these are actually on our way up to Sona. So what we can probably do then is like take on this quest, right? And then we'll use that to work our way over to Sona. So we'll do this along the way there. And I think that's it for Mother's Rise. So we can probably
Scrabbling a bit.
just go ahead and make our way away from here. Hey, what you doing over here?
Goddess, remember those we
Okay. Nothing useful to say, huh? Nothing useful. So we're looking for a Dream Willow, which seems like it's some sort of opioid. If not just a, pain reliever of some sort, which I don't understand why they're in caches out here in the wilderness. Like, it seems like, the medics or the healers would want to keep that stuff on hand for, you know, when they're doing their duties, you know, healing. But we're gonna help them out. We're gonna help them out and try to get these Braves what they need. There's a Strider over here. He's going to make our journey much quicker if we can ride him. So, sneak up on this guy and hope we don't panic him as we override him. All right. And we're off. See ya. All right, so the caches are probably going to the Brave Trails. Those are like all the climby things, right? Those are like the parkour challenges.
The
yeah.
Brave Trail. Should be a cache of Dreamland up there.
Now, see, y'all can't just use ladders. Y'all can't use ladders to get up here. You got to have all these parkour challenges to, like, if you need the pain medication, you probably don't want to have to parkour your way to get it. Is my
Quiet now.
is my concern, you know. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll just go ahead and make our way up here and snag this first stash of the Dream Willow. Ooh. All right.
No Dream Willow. Just a few shards.
Okay. Well, it's off to the next one then. That's fine. At least we're getting paid for it, right? At least we're getting paid. Okay, so if we head over this way, that should take us to some place we don't want to be. Let's go downriver a little bit and avoid all those guys if we can. So I'm not one to pick fights at night. You know, during the day, that's a different matter. But at night, I need to see where I'm going when I'm running away, you know? All right, so the next stash looks like it should be right up here.
Might be a cache
somewhere.
of along that Brave Trail.
Up on that cliff. Okay. All right. So we'll just parkour our way up the cliff face and hope that this has the stuff we need. That was not graceful. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's parkour our way up this cliff face and hope that has the stuff we need. There we go. There we go. And upsy daisy. And up, no. Up. There we go. And it's down. It's down. All right, so back down we go. It seems to me that this stuff should be kept in a, you know, locked up somewhere. All right, just want to make sure that was my Strider. It seems to me that this stuff should be kept on hand and locked up somewhere, so that way people can't just, you know, parkour and snag it. Because if you can parkour, you probably don't need it, right?
Strange. Looks like someone swapped all the Dream Willow in these caches for shards.
Yeah, very strange.
There's no Dream Willow in these caches. Fia will want to know.
What is that our trap? Yeah, we're back here at the hunting grounds. Okay. All right, so Fia will want to know, but I think instead of telling her right now, we're going to go ahead and make our way up here since we are closer to Sona's last known location. And yeah, because I've been saying we're going to go look for Sona for a long time. We're going to go look for Sona in this episode and hopefully find her. Fingers crossed, because it's been like, what, I've postponed this for at least like 2 episodes now. And I don't think I can postpone it much longer. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to stop saying it, right? Stop telling you guys what quests we're going to do, what storyline we're going to follow, and so on. To try to keep this coherent and cohesive, you know? Alright, so if we head up this way, and we're not following the map. We're just kind of heading northeast because that's the quickest way to get here. We're kind of traveling through the woods and not going via the roads. That should bring us to Sona's location. Yeah, we're like right here already. All right, awesome. So we'll go ahead and make our way up here.
This must be the rise Sona's runner told me about.
And we'll see if there's a easier way to get up rather than parkouring up the face of this. There we go. Perfect. Perfect.
The war chief stopped here. So where did she go next? They must have taken a moment to rest. Dressings for wounds. Arrow shards.
Come on.
A recent kill. Freshly skinned. That old bow has seen a lot of action.
What is... Okay, that's the tall neck. Is that our... Yeah, that's our tall neck. Okay. Let's examine this stuff.
No one would have left it willingly. Sona's taken losses. The runner wasn't the only one who got hurt. Couldn't have been easy, going on after the ambush.
Alright, follow the tracks. Those are arrowheads. Alright, where are the tracks then? There we go. Okay. Alright, so we are following what remains of the war party. They've taken significant losses, it seems.
Tracks. Boots and blood. Looks like Sona and her braves headed for that ridge.
We'll see how many of these guys are left. And hopefully be able to offer some assistance in their mission. Oh, fire bellow back. No, these guys are watchers. They're corrupted watchers. I don't see any bellow back, but these guys, the corrupted machines, are weak against fire, correct? Then again, they're also weak against getting shot in their eyeballs because they're watchers. So maybe we'll do that and take care of these guys so that way we can kind of see what's going on in this area and not have to worry about, you know, bad stuff being behind us as we progress. Uh-oh. It doesn't seem as if these guys are as weak against getting shot in their eyeballs as the normal ones. They're a little bit sturdier. Which is good to know now. Something I wish I would have known a little bit earlier. Okay. But we're good. But we are good. Okay. Alright, let's continue on. So I mean, if they are injured, they're doing a pretty good job, you know, navigating this terrain, which is, you know, ridiculous to navigate, by the way. Alright. Let's continue on. I don't like the sound of that fire bellow back.
A dead Sawtooth. Maybe Sona took it out. She could be close.
Sona, you're a beast, huh? Where is this Sawtooth? They're corrupted Sawtooth. Ooh. I think I'm gonna like Sona. Alright, let's go ahead and check this thing out. Oh, and we can loot it too. Awesome.
You're lucky I happened by. One heartbeat more, and that Sawtooth would have torn you apart.
Half a heartbeat more and I would have killed it myself. So you're War Chief Sona? Varl asked me to find you.
Has he held the gate?
He has. bravely. I saw him kill a corrupted machine himself. But he worries for you.
Our tribe needs strength, not sentiment. I've tracked some of the killers who struck the Proving. I crave vengeance. Do you?
You have no idea.
Show me then. Lend me your strength. Follow.
Just lead me to him. Let me grab this first. Hold
The
on.
killers are just across this ridge, digging the cursed earth.
Yeah. All right, so we...
The sin of the ancients is buried in that soil. Corrupter demons.
I know of them. I killed one at Mother's Watch.
We are about to get vengeance for Rost.
Bold claim. I wonder if you'll live up to it.
Oh, Sona, you have no idea. You have no idea. I am ready to go. I was born ready. Let's do this. Come on. You want to cross this log? I'll let you go first, because you're supposed to be leading the way. Let's get pumped for this fight. Let's do this. I'm ready. All right. Is this it?
Hours ago, I sent Braves into hiding in the trees below. On my signal, they'll attack. The enemy and their demonic machines outnumber us, but we will have fury on our side.
We could have more than that.
Explain.
That's Blaze. What we used to burn, they used to blast. It's how they dug out this pit.
So we put fire to it and then?
Boom.
Then let us begin.
Whoa, wait. Let's not rush. Give me some time to make an approach. If I end up alerting them, open fire.
All right. Let's see what you can do.
You want to see what I can do? I'm going to show you what I can do. Next episode. I think that's going to be it for us today. We'll start next episode strong by coming back and taking out the killers. All the killers. There's a lot of them down there. But that is going to be it for us today. I hope you guys are enjoying Horizon Zero Dawn as much as I am. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.